Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 40, but this one is a WIP parade. So if you are new to my channel, this will not be a normal episode. Thank you for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you like the WIPs that you're gonna see. And if you're returning, I mentioned last week that I would do a WIP parade, so this is completely a WIP parade, none of my normal content. So let's get to this. This is going to be a little spliced because I owe you some winter sew for 3 pieces of fabric, so that will be entered here. All right, as promised, I have 3 pieces of this fabric that I'm giving out to people that commented and left the word please. So we are ready to start. I have them loaded with the word please. We're getting the comments. And now I'm going to start. So here is number 1. The winner is Susan Orr. Lunchtime with you, always fun. Me please, I'm getting obsessed with 28 count. I have been a stitcher of Ada, so thank you, have a great day. All right, let's pick another one. Susan, congratulations. The second one, is Lisa, 1968. Me please. And the last one. Oh, we gotta do that again. Lisa got it 2 times. I guess I don't know how to set this up so we don't duplicate. Kim Patterson, without fail, your Flosstube always cheers me up. Your positive and happy personality is so refreshing. Me, or please never change. I always love me a WIP parade, so me please, my favorite fabric is 28 count. So there you are, those 3, Susan, Kim, and Lisa. Get a hold of me with your information and I will get that sent out to you. I'm so excited. Congratulations to the winners. I hope that you get back with me as soon as possible and I will get that mailed out to you. So super excited about sharing some different fabric for people. So, but let's jump in. Let's jump in on this WIP parade. So I believe this is my oldest WIP. All right, that didn't work. So different location. As I was saying, my oldest WIP is an Afghan that was given to me by my mother in like 2007. And it is a butterfly Afghan. There are all these panels on it. So there's a total of 8 of these. And I have 6 done, 2 more to go, and then these solid panels will turn into different butterflies. So this was out of a Stony Creek magazine. I don't know if they make them anymore. But like in 2006, that whole, it went every month and gave like 2 panels or something like that. And I had collected them and my mother got me that Afghan for Christmas because I loved it so much. And now I stitch on it when I can bring myself to. Another one that you see every single week is, Live Simply by, see, I don't know if I'm going to get covers out for everyone, but Stitches Through the Year, Live Simply. If you have any questions about any of these, ask me. This is my first like WIP parade like this, and I know I have to put things back because I have 35 of these and some bonus things for you. So here it is. And I am down to the basket above the house, and there's a big flower pot next to the girl, and then this will be finished. This is 1/1, and I stitch it about 30 minutes every single day. Also, I won't be giving all the fabrics and stuff out in the video if you're interested. If I remember them, I will, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants, so let's just be honest here. This is One Nation. You guys love this one. I'm doing this as a Sal, One Nation Sal. Oh, it's getting so big, it's hard to get in here. I do 1 star and 1 state a week. So I still need to do Arkansas this week, and I will be caught up. But it's only Tuesday, so no worries. I usually have that done on, that's usually my Sunday stitching, so that when I show it to you, it's up to date and you got something cool to see. But anyway. My next one is a start this week, so I don't have anything to show you, but I'm doing the entire Hello series. So Hello Summer is what's starting. This is on a a 32 count Queen Anne's lace, I believe is what it's called. I have stitched spring so far, and this bag contains all 4 of them, because that's how I am, like a seasonal 1 bag, all of them, because that's the plan to get done this year, or I wouldn't do it. So I don't know, I shouldn't say I wouldn't do it, but it's just, I'm weird like that. So anyway, that one's gonna get started and get done here in the next week or 2. My next one is another sal I just started with, made by Michelle McGraw, and it is Yonder by Liz Matthews. Hello, oh, I'm messing this up. Hello from Liz Matthews, and I'm stitching it right here. So, coming along. If you followed me for a while, you know I'm a border girl. I feel like I'm not complete if I don't get those borders done. So, the next one is the Quarantine Project by With Thy Needle and Thread. I am out of quarantine and back to work, as many of you know, but I'm trying to still plug along while it's let's do it up the right way, Janet. Okay, so let's stay home and stitch. This little thing right here is over 1. It's a wicked one, but we're getting through it. I actually like this one. Oh, and this one still had the tag on it. So that is a gray color. It's Picture This Plus Pewter, 32 count Lugana. And yeah. So those are like what's happening now. My next bunch that I'm going to give you is, that's awkward. Sorry about that. I had a notification and it had to go away, and you got to see my big old hand. During Mania, I did Mirror Mania, so because of that, I have a bundle that are my mirrors. All of my mirrors are done on collar cotton. This first one is Queen of Freedom. And all I have done on my mirrors are their hair. So that pretty little piece of hair. They're gorgeous. And I have not formulated a plan as of yet still of how I'm going to do these. So you're gonna hear that noise. I have Velcro on my bag, so hopefully it's not horribly annoying. This one is my Autumn Queen. These are in no order, they're just literally thrown in here. Autumn Queen, look at that color. Woo! I like that. I like all my mirrors, what am I talking about? This one is gonna be my Spring. Spring Queen. This is awkward. All right, there's her hair again. I know it's just her hair, but it's gorgeous. My Summer Queen. Sometimes I have to figure out where the top, oh, there it is. There's the top. She's a blondie. And last but not least is my Winter Queen. Winter Queen. And touch of purple. Beautiful. I have one more mirror that I'm currently working on, and it's actually a Nora Corbett is what it is. And that picture is not on there. It's Daisy. And this is where I'm at on her. The wings. I'm ready to jump in on that dress. Those are so sweet. Okay, what's weird, I think, is that I look down at these bags. So I'm gonna get better about that as I situate myself around. So a couple of these have zips. Sorry. This is Antique Locks and Keys by Shakespeare Peddler. I think this is another chunk of that pewter. I'm doing this just one color. I think that even was what it calls for, but I'm doing it in a silky one color, and it's fun to just not have to change out your thread. I only have a couple that zip, I think, so I need to get on this one again. This is what a WIP parade's all about. It reminds you what you need to work on. That's what I believe. Suffrage Act by Little House Needleworks. This is a stitch along with the sisterlies, stitching with the sisterlies. See, there's a good one. Finish off that dress when I need to not switch the threads either. All right, if I can do this, I'll reach and then just open. So Grimm Fairy Tales. And this is a Clouds Factory stitch along that I joined at the beginning of the year. So one releases at the beginning of each month. So there should be 6 of them now. And I'm on section 3. This is a Be Stitch Me fabric. It's just, it's sea glass, I believe. So, oh, there you go. It's actually fun to stitch, but you change out your threads a lot. But that's not a big deal. And as you saw, that was on Ada because I jump around on my fabrics. That's me. This one went into a minor timeout. Fresh Coast Stitchers, Tracy. You're a rock star on this. I'm not. Maps of Hawk Run Hollow. Of course, I started with the border because that's me. And I was doing fine, but guess what? This white right here is 1 stitch too short. So I'm not ripping all that out. I will modify it as I go, but I noticed the problem when I did this. There's a sun right there, so I had to rip out the outline of it and go in and make adjustments because I do not make mine all perfect. Because sometimes you just gotta roll with it. All right, my next one, you haven't seen this one in the Super Bowl. I can't even remember the last time. Old Glory. So this one should be out right now, stitching for a seasonal kind of thing. Little Housework, or Little House Needlework, Old Glory. And I believe we celebrate. Look, get it out, Janet. I'm moving this one to a different pile. This is like seasonal. Let's be doing it. It's June already. Whew. Whew, whew. All right, so this one is called Coffee Quaker. I lovingly call it Tea Quaker because I don't drink coffee, and I'm gonna change it. So this is Heartstring Samplery. I literally have the smallest motif done on this. This is it. That's it. Super sad. This is on Vanilla Latte by Be Stitch Me. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Sometimes I think I felt like just getting a couple starts in, or I had the patterns in there, my stash for too long. So because of that, it's like, get it out, love it, do some things. So this is a Jardin Privé. Gnomes, I can't speak. I believe that's Italian. I don't know. But I can't speak it. So this is Sandstone by Bestitch Me. And I have the littlest tiny start there too. I have a mushroom head. That's it. But I believe it's a house to the little gnome's mushroom. That's me. All right. This one I was stitching for my daughter. This is Michelle Bendy Stitches Acceptance. I don't think you can get this anymore. This was a charity fundraiser, and I have the border done. Yep. Oh. I don't even have excuses of when you want to get back to these. Some of it's just like my plans for the year and seasonal stitches and stuff. So, Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street, right? Plum Street Samplers. This is one of the older versions of it. I love stitching on this one. I think it's beautiful, and I'm to the house. Beautiful. I'm not even keeping track. I'm just blowing through this bag over here. Oh well. And try not to make a total mess. Okay, so Owl Forest embroidery. If you've been here long, you know I did the Emerald City freebie on their thing and loved how there's chart stitch up. So I got Home Sweet Home that's a horrible picture, and I've not done much on this, but I've done the center part. I bought the kit, and you use their fibers, so, and I do like their fibers a lot, so yeah. Oops. I got into Dark October last year, and so I had a few starts during that time frame. This is Waxing Moon Designs. I just call it Wicked Witch and Grumpy Toad. And this is a fabric that I dyed. I literally have, it's pathetic. I have that done. I have like a couple of the words started. Oh well. I did not succeed in it this month, but I usually do Halloween stitching on the 13th of every month, but that did not happen this week. And so the next one is one more Halloween piece, and it is Witch on Duty. Again, Waxing Moon Designs. And I actually have those words done and started on the witch's hat. So, yeah. I just realized when I keep bending over to look in, you're seeing all the grace. All right, I have a few, that was the end of my Halloween, so now I have a few Christmas pieces. This is going to be, I believe, my focus for July for, there's some people that do Jolly in July, so this is a big piece that I would like to get some definite work done on. So Silver Creek Samplers Christmas list, and this is literally how far I am out of like this. So yeah, that's going to be like a focus daily stitch in July for me. We'll see how I can bust through that. That's literally the only plans I have right now. This is a tiny one that I just got out to do some experimental stitching. This is an old Lizzie Kate one. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. And I wanted to experiment with the Etoile. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it's called. So I did that white. Tinsel is in Etoile. And then, I don't know, it's probably the wrong time of the year, so I put it away. This one, Julie, don't kill me. I haven't picked it up again. This is a freebie by Jardin Privé. It is 2019's Christmas stitch along called Noel. My sister finished it. Julie finished it. Here's Janet's progress. I get many comments about this fabric. This is a one-off by Silk Weaver, so you can't get it, but I'm sure you can get something similar to it on their website. And I have one more Christmassy. It's not really Christmas. This is a winter. Let's call this winter. So this is a sow. Baby, it's cold out. Is that the name of the sow? Yeah. Heartstring Samplery. This is for Leanne. I'm doing the blue conversion by MyLifeWithMissSassy. I started on the roof house. The line of the, I am currently starting on the house, if you can see right there. So I love that. I hand dyed that fabric myself and tried this little distress product. Oh, by the way, do you see this? I know you're seeing it as I open my arm. This is not a real tattoo yet, but my little neighbor wanted me to put on a temporary tattoo when she saw me yesterday. So this is, the next few of these are like what I refer to as my series stitches. So it encompasses everything in the bag. So this is where I am on Autumn's Drawn Threads. It's called Spot of Autumn. So I have summer and I have spring done, and I don't know why I pulled this out because this is like, I'm usually a seasonal stitcher. So it's just kind of in here until I get back to that season ready, whatever. You know what I mean. Whenever I get back to it, so. Okay, the ABC seasons, I have none to show you right now. I have spring and summer completely finished. So that's what's in this bag. I don't know to pull it out. The next one up is fall. And all this is the charts and the fabrics in there. So I don't even have anything to show you for the fall one. But ABC's fall and ABC's winter are housed in there still. And then I have Lizzie Kate's. This is a bag I call their seasons. I have like I call them small. Yeah, they are. Summer smalls are in here. All 4 of those smalls are in here. And all 4 of, this one's called seasons. So like I have spring and summer done of each of those. So this is like just in the holding pattern until it's time to start stitching the fall stuff. This one I stitch every single month. And it is my Snowflower Diaries. You've seen this before. This is just the June one. So this bag houses all of the charts, the fabric that's ready to go, and like the finished ones are in here because I don't know how I'm going to display them yet. So I'll wait till I get all 12 of them, and then I'll do you'll think I'm amazing and do 12 finishes at once. I'm cheating. No, not really. I'm getting down to the end of this. How do I make a WIP parade so fast? I feel like I'm like shortchanging you. I hope not. I don't want to record this again. There's several attempts to get this done for you. This last little one is the seasonals of the whirligigs. So this needs to be pulled out because this is summer whirligig, and I am finishing up my summer stitching here this month. Yeah, because I like to have it done before the season starts. So that's got all the seasons in it, and that is that. So the next few are like potential. They're actually in project bags ready for starts, so they're definitely going to be starts for this year if I can get some finishes done, and it's a whole thing. But I'm in this stitch along. I signed up for this stitch along for the Positivity Rules. It comes out on the 29th of every month. I've not even started. Oops a daisy. I should probably at least get part of that done before the new one drops. The next one is, I have it kitted up. It will be starting, is the entire what do we call this? Apothecary. And I have the fabric for it ready to go. I know one of my things were, and I think it's Helen D's, that I don't want to use all the, what's it called? Krynic on those, because it's like a bunch of Krynics and it's just for little spots. So I think I'm just going to do them straight up DMC. This is a little one that was a freebie in a magazine that I just need to get done. But it's a fall stitching, so I haven't even started. I'm just going to, it's hard to get out of the bag. So this is, I am glad, and the saying is, I'm so glad that I live in a world where there are Octobers. So it's a super quick stitch, but since it's an October seasonal, it'll wait till probably August or September for me to stitch it. So I want to share with you these next few that are really on the list to get started sooner than later. And this one is Long Dog Sampler. I don't know how to say this, but the reason I want this is turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you. So I just can't figure out what color I want to stitch it in. I feel like I want to stitch it in a silk, but I can't decide. So so it's still here. It's still here. This next one is in honor of my best friend who has passed away. Well, she was killed, but and it was so it's this Pixie. What is this called? Pocket Watch Pixie. Let me see if I can give you some details on this, in case anybody's interested. I bought it off of, if you just Google the Pocket Watch Pixie, but the artist is Eye of Magpie Designs. So I look forward to doing this. This like really is like encompasses my best friend. She's been gone from me for almost 20 years. And when I saw that, it just made me think that would totally be her jam at this time in our lives. My Stitching and Me. This is one that's kitted. I mean, this is kitted up and ready to go. So it's by My Big Toe, and it's a saying, my Stitching and Me is totally kitted up and ready to go. Sometimes I feel like these are like part of the WIP Parade, even though there's not a single start in it. This one is a July start, and sometimes I can be weird with my stitching, like, oh, is it seasonal, is this? But this is knee-high, Hands-On Designs knee-high by the 4th of July. So that actually may be a July 4th start. I don't know. I haven't decided on that. And this is kind of scary. This is my Frosted Pumpkin saying series. So, like, I have 11 of them. And I don't know if I'm going to hold off on that till 2021. And make them like a monthly for the season it is. I haven't decided. And the last one, but not least, because this one is getting started this year, so see, these were all wonky, is the Blue Flowers Night Walk Down. There's a few people doing, lots of people are doing that one right now, but I just have to hold off. So I think this is the color that I'm going to do. I haven't decided 100%. I think it's supposed to be more purple, but I don't know, we'll see. And that's all I have right here for you. So the deal is I also have these baggies that you heard me make a noise. I have like my whips in a staging thing. So these baggies I bought off of Amazon, and I have a bunch of charts in there, and I'll do that at another date for you. But there's a bunch of charts that are like staged in there that when I open up this, they can go there. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Sometimes I'm just kind of crazy. I'm addicted to making project bags, so I make the project bags, and then I just throw something in it and get started, and that's why I'm at 35 whips. So maybe I should stop my addiction to project bags. I don't know. It's all part of the thing. Cross stitching is not just about the cross stitching. It's about the collecting of patterns. It's about the it's not about project bags for everyone, but for me, once I learn how to make them, it's just fun to have a little bit of extra bling in there. I like doing it. So anyway, that's what I have for you this week. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if there are if you have any questions, please post them. And speaking of questions, I will get to the questions from last week. I know I drew the winners, and I'm so excited for you. So get that information to me, and I will get your piece of fabric out to you. I think next week I should have the big drawing ready for my 1,000, and we'll go from there. And I should be able to update you. So like I did have a couple finishes this week, but I'll just show them next week in a regular episode versus this. So I hope you stuck around, and you enjoyed like what you saw. I hope it didn't go too fast. Yeah, I don't know. It was my first one like this, so everybody else makes them look so graceful, but I was just overwhelmed. 35 whips. I didn't even count them. I didn't know that till I was prepping for this. So anyway, I am rambling again like I always do at the end of the video. So I really hope you keep stitching, enjoy your life, and thanks for stopping by. Bye.